Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leva Bloom. All right. Next up, we have Leaf Systems. Leaf Systems, are you ready? Good luck.
Hi, I'm Julia, the co-founder of Leaf Systems. As the number of physical assets on the market increases, so does the need for an efficient inventory tracking method. The asset management market is expected to reach $25 billion over the next 3 years. Yet current systems still rely on outdated technology such as barcode readers and cumbersome networks of RFID beacons. Large companies are hesitant to adopt new technology because it means tampering with their current infrastructure. Luckily, Leaf Systems has compatible hardware and software components that can be implemented independently. Our patent-pending, low-maintenance hardware platform is capable of centimeter-accurate real-time location tracking. When launched, Leaf will have a software subscription model for common user applications and data analytics tools. Today, we're partnering with MIT Sandbox and 6 River Systems to pilot early iterations of our technology. In the long term, we see Leaf Systems as a game changer in healthcare, robotics, manufacturing, and defense. Please support Leaf Systems, a team of mathematicians and engineers who are striving to make automated inventory localization accessible and affordable. Thank you.
You mentioned a couple of different use cases. What use case are you going after first and why?
So our team has significant robotics background, like 18 years total across like 4 members. IoT hardware costs are really high, especially with low margins. So by approaching the robotics standpoint and like data center use, we can keep our margins high and develop really strong software tools to aid our hardware platform.
So what does an implementation look like?
Sorry?
What does an implementation look like? You mentioned there's a hardware and a software component. How do I implement that and whatever?
Oh, okay. So our hardware platform, each tag that we can manufacture is about $450 for parts. A user would buy a central hub, so it's a little bit beefier piece of technology that integrates with a cloud platform and pre-built user applications. That would be configured with their existing like ROS structure for robotics. So they would buy a central hub and they could add tags as they go, and then pay for enterprise level like subscription models for software.
And what are the assets in the data center that you're tracking?
So very frequently in data centers, there needs to be an inventory done of the equipment in the data center. Pieces of data center equipment are very expensive, servers, and they actually spend a lot of money right now revamping current data centers with RFID tags. Impinj is a huge player, multi-billion-dollar industry in just revamping data centers with RFID technology. This doesn't really account for moving piece of a technology. People move pieces of equipment in and out. And it's very inefficient as people have to manually go down the rows and scan every piece of equipment.
And so what's the value proposition that you would present to a potential data center customer?
For data centers,
dollars saved.
Yeah, for data centers, it's barely manpower and the amount of money it takes to implement that RFID system. Weekly, a person has to go out with portable equipment and scan every single piece of equipment. With our system, they would install our 50-cent tags. Because these aren't moving pieces of equipment, we can really drop the costs, and one central hub can account for a 100-meter radius of data center access.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Lee.